Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. Okay, I'll wait for a notification to reach you. I thought I'd come on and do an energy check-in. It's a bit all over the place. Okay, I'm going to have to wait for you guys to join. Hi guys, I can see you're just joining now. Hopefully you're just getting, well, it'd be nice if the notification come a bit earlier, but hey, it's all good. Oh. Guys, I'm going to do a Celtic cross to see what this energy is like, but I'm going to do quite an intense one. So I'm going to pull the cards. Can you let me know that you can hear me okay? I'm using the Tarot Mucha to start with. Hi, Empress. That's what I'm going to call you. My eyes are very blurry. Oh, I can make this screen bigger. Oh, come on. We've been doing this long enough now. Okay, that's a bit better. Hi, Laurie. Hi, Marion. Perfect. Good. Hi, Lauren. Hi, Mimi. Hi, McKenna. Okay. Guys, how are you all? Are you feeling this longing, this craving? I've had a bit of a day. If I need to talk about it, I will, but I'm not going to go straight into what's been going on today. Hi, Ashley. You finally got the notification. Well, we're not far in. 1 minute, 35 seconds, so that's quite quick. Lily, I'm not sure where she is. Okay, I'm not sure that I want to look at these cards either at the moment. I'm just going to pull some cards, guys, let you all join. Hi, Flo. I'm okay. They're not my issues, sweetie. It's just I was in quite a lower energy this morning, and talking with other divine feminines, and then I get a phone call, and it's somebody that needs my help. They say that the where does this go? I've totally lost. Like, oh, that's the block. Okay. They say that to kind of get yourself out of it, go and find someone to help, to serve. Well, they found me, and it soon snapped me out of my energy, guys. It's quite sad news, so I don't really want to well, it's what's going on. It's very sad. I went to see a lady whose divine counterpart passed away on Saturday. So, oh, I've got to try not to cry. Let's look at what's gone on in the past. I did want to get on earlier, guys. You just finished meditating. I think I might need to do some of that later. Woke up feeling a little different, like there's something going on the masculine side. Yes. Very sad. Very sad. Let's send all our love and light to this beautiful feminine who's struggling, trying to get her head around it. I think she's in shock at the moment. But hey, you know, we don't need to take that on. There's lots of different situations out there. We know that there's people that are a lot worse off than us. We just carry on. That's the current position. That's the future. Let's have a look at what's going on behind the scenes. Let's have a look at what you're saying while I'm pulling these. Hi, Yvetta. I know. Marion, I agree with you totally. We're going to take it a bit slower today because with the chat, that's why it's always good to kind of watch it back after the kind of chat's happened, and then you'll see where the chatting's kind of coming in with the reading. But yes, it's very hard to focus on my reading while there's chatting going on. I'm very aware of that. And it happens to myself when I'm in the chat. So, okay, but I do like to do the premieres and the lives because it's the collective coming together. It's the only way that you guys can all chat together. So that's good. It doesn't really matter. You know, you're all connecting. So hi, Tasneem. Hi, Willow. Ping pong. Hey ho. I've got one more card to pull here. I've got the tarot of sexual magic out, guys. Do we dare? Let's do it. Okay. I'll have a look, Laurie. I have not had chance. I know Alana's sent me some stuff as well. So I haven't had chance, sweetie, to even have a look, to properly have a look at the message. I will do. I'll try and do that. What's the time now? It's nearly 20 to 5. Let's use the sexual magic tarot, Willow. And I rarely use these cards. Let's do it, Ashley. You love that deck. Depends which cards they want to give me. Okay, it's a good deck. Feel like I want to get an energy card as well. Oh, okay. Should we play a game? Okay, let's play the game of... Give me the name of the first song that comes to your mind now. I want to do it. Is that a song, Laurie, or if you've not had a chance yet, is that kind of a... I want to do it. Real love. Oh no, Willow. Seriously, Willow. I don't know real. I was gonna sing. Okay, let's do it. Okay. I don't know any of these bloody songs, guys. Pony by Genuine. Okay, there must be a sync here. I'm asking you to. Greensleeves, Flow. I want to dance with somebody. Willow. Seriously. Real Love, Baby. Leave Whitney alone. She's already made her transition. She's going to haunt you now. Cool Rider. From Grease 2. I want a cool rider. Girls just want to have fun. Ride it, my pony. I've got the sexual magic tarot in my hands. Okay. And you say your best when you say nothing at all. I Will Always Love You by Dolly Parton. What a choice. 17 in chat. 19 now. What I can see. Okay, let's get this last. The outcome seems to be... Well, they say to have a look at the lyrics of the song that came to your mind, because that could indicate where your emotions are. I didn't have one come to mind, so I just felt like singing yours. But it's just a sweet, sweet fantasy, baby. Can't get that high. Can't do Mariah. Okay, what was that song was I listening to that was on? I think it was on the radio earlier by Mariah Carey. I think it was... Heartbreaker? Is there a song Heartbreaker? Yeah, really sloppy. Oh, I love that song, Ashley. 'Cause I'm your lady and you are my man. Jennifer Rush or Celine Dion? Which one? My mum absolutely loved the Jennifer Rush version, and we're talking back in the days of like Top of the Pops, and she would be on there and she'd call me to come and have a look because Jennifer Rush kind of cocked her leg up in this little dance, and my mum thought it was quite hilarious. So Mariah Carey obsessed. I don't know that one. Okay. You didn't choose, Marion. Why not? I'm going to put you on the spot now. Choose one. Come on. What comes to your mind? Let's get some energy cards. Dionne Warwick was Heartbreaker. I can't get the tune to that in my head going. There's a much better version. What's I talking to you, Willow? What was we talking about? Jennifer Rush and Celine Dion. You just looked up the lyrics. Oh my gosh, I didn't realise Green Sleeves was a love song. Me neither. Oh, that's lovely, Laurie. We're definitely going on to Celine Dion with the Bee Gees there. Immortality. That's a beautiful song. Laura, I can't pronounce that surname. Willow, be nice to me. The Dolly Parton one comes to mind. Celine Dion. Okay. We'll get there in a minute, guys. I'm not rushing. I'm taking some time. Look, we've been 11 minutes, 27 seconds. You were singing it yesterday when I was on. Willow, that really does look like that says like, I don't know, all the words jump. Is it like an anagram? Does that say like gangbang? I'm sorry, but that's what I see from here. It's just these capital letters. Sorry, Granny Gan. Oh. Okay, Empress is Izzy Osborne. Oh, Izzy Osborne. Ozzy Osbourne. If I close my eyes forever, peace. Peace. Okay, Ozzy. Okay, yeah. Get my head out of the gutter, or I'll get you there too. We've got like the sexual magic out here. Who knows what's going to happen? Right, the energy cards. Right, I'm getting a shifty on now, guys. Oh, okay. Well, that seems to have shifted my energy a little bit. Woohoo! Willow loves a bit of Aussie. Okay. We're going to take this in sections as well, so we can have a chat in between. I don't know how long I'm going to keep you on for, so, but I think we're going to get some magical unicorns. Take it in steps, little baby steps. We got unicorns on the scene. Empress, what are you saying? What are you talking about? Ozzy, what the song that was a duet? You can't remember the lady's name. I feel like I could do with a little nap. Bloody love unicorns. I remember watching a documentary on Netflix, and it was with Joanna Lumley. And she was, what was she doing? She was, I think it was her, but she was kind of exploring the story of Noah and looking for Noah's Ark. And I'm sure it was her. Well, I'm going to stick with it because, okay, because I want to. But it stated on there that the unicorns didn't make it to Noah's Ark because they were too busy looking at their own reflection in the water. Something like that. So they didn't make it to the Ark. So unicorns, they did exist, but they didn't make it to the Ark because they were too vain. Anyway. Now I'm going to wrap up soon with these little piles. I was thinking about this earlier before I had to go out. What else did I use? I was kind of playing around with it. Okay, you got this. Oh, and then a journey of love, and we're done. Okay, and then we shall have a look at what's going on. All kinds of magical stuff. I'm glad you used that word and not like crazy. Stuff going on at the channel of love. It most definitely is, all the time. Who sang that song, Laurie? I'm trying to get the tune to it. You're so vain. You're so vain. You probably think this song is about you. That one? You're so vain. That was on earlier. You probably think this song is about you, don't you? Don't you? Someone put in the comments yesterday, oh, I'm so sorry, I can't remember your name. They said they loved it. It was like a song, not a conversation, a songversation. We're having a songversation. Okay. I've got a bit of a sweat on. It's getting a bit hot in here. It's getting hot in here, so take off all your clothes. It's not happening. It's not that hot. Okay. One more. 16 minutes now, guys. Oh, we can timestamp it. Somebody probably can timestamp it for me if they didn't want to have the little chit chat and a DF Song Fest. We'll sing our way through it. Proverb 31 women. Don't know that. All about the Warren Beatty, I believe. Dick Tracy's coming to mind now with Madonna. You mentioned Warren Beatty. Carly Simon. Yes. Sorry, I'm just reading them out. Yes. I love that song. Okay. Good morning, Gloria. Happy New Year. Empress. And it's perfect for what's going on with me right now. Wow. Well, not me, but someone I'm dealing with. He would be the unicorn that got left behind. So vain. Oh. Up we whiz with a song and a smile. Best way to raise the energy, I think. Jump on a live. Mimi, you had a phone call from the DM 2 days ago after 2 months no contact. He knows he fucked up by pushing me away. Thinks of me all the time, misses me next to him in his bed. Music kept reminding him of me. That is beautiful and amazing to hear. That is so, even though, you know, there might be sad times that are happening and people are, you know, really having to let go of their counterparts. There's a lot that are waking up. Okay. Oh, that's who sang the song. Carly Simon, You're So Vain. Okay. Hey, Megs. How are you doing? You sussed it, Mrs. Mentor. Are you talking to me? Okay. Had a dream of my DM last night. He had a fight with his co-worker. I took care of him afterwards. Megs is great. Just at work listening here. Haha. Why not? Why not? This is work. I think this is the most important work. Making sure that we're okay. Then we can operate, can't we, guys? Got to stick together. I know you can't say anymore. Oh, I don't know. You've lost me, Retta. We got to get through this in a Daniel Bedingfield way. Got to get through this. Oh, now it's taking me to like his most romantic song. If you're not the one, let's not go there. Okay. Right, let's do this journey of love and then we're going to get channeling. I've managed to clear my energy, which is awesome, guys. Thank you ever so much for that. I'm not sure how these cards are. I don't know. I've got a bit of a mess going on down here and we're doing it in a completely different order. I was going to say who makes up the rules, and I was going to say, well, we make up the rules, but I'm not sure if that was the right thing to say. Do we make up the rules? Right, where they are. You're so vain. Okay. I'm just putting them into their little piles. I'm going to have a quick look at the chat, and then let's see if we can channel the first pile. Okay. Seriously. You know I can't say any more, but I've got it on it like a car bonnet. You are an old fart, Willow. I was using Billy Joel, Uptown Girl, the middle of the night. Okay, right, let's channel this, guys. Let me have a look and see what's going on. Geez, we've got things all round the wrong way here. Situation is the devil. I said, who makes the rules? Who does make the rules here? Look. We've got the devil. We've got the divine masculine, the divine feminine in the palms of their hands, in the palms of the devil's hands. I wanted to say it's quite beautiful because she's got like peacocks. We're talking about pride, aren't we? Being vain, maybe. Pride. Pride could be getting in the way here of the connection. Or someone's playing devil's advocate. Right, okay. Do we go to the sexual tarot? Jeez. It's okay. We've got the Empress. It's all good. She has a snake behind her. The masculine here seems to be a bit tied up. Ah, okay, that's why I picked up on this red ribbon here, guys. And if you have a look here at the masculine, it's like a statue of him. But it does look like he's got something kind of wrapping around him, like this ribbon. He views the divine feminine as the devil. It's addiction. Okay, let's see what else wants to come out. I'm going to read your comments in a moment. Community. Angel of Jupiter, awakening. Well, this is really just shouting out the divine feminine as a collective, maybe are being viewed as kind of like the devil. They're shining, they're beautiful. The angel of Jupiter, awaken. So that's kind of more like a command, isn't it? Angel of Jupiter, awaken. Doesn't say awakened. It's card number 6. Okay. This is a situation, guys. Imagine. Actually, I can. It's just with them rule breakings. Who makes the rules? Actually, I can. Take the road less travelled and you'll find joy. And today is a new day. I'm going to read the community card and I'm going to read the Angel of Jupiter poem. Guys, I'm going to come back and see what you're saying in a moment, but I need to put a story together here because we've got the devil with the Empress in the community. Imagine, what would you see, feel, think, and hear if your wish came true? Angel of Jupiter, awaken. Where's my energy book? 7. connection with kindred spirits. So this is kind of like our little community here, guys, isn't it? Stop with the songs. I'll come back in a minute and I'll have a look. Okay. This card shows 3 women celebrating, sharing ideas and supportive energy. The lights in the picture represent your ever-present spirit community as well. When this card appears upright, it indicates an association of some kind. It may be a casual connection of like-minded people joining a club or community of some sort, or even a business partnership consisting of 3 or more entities. The time is right to make such new connections and to share intentions, whether they're personal or professional. So I feel like this is the masculines really, like wanting to join our community. They're just in the background, but it's like they're very intrigued by the divine feminine's essence, presence. Let's carry on. Networking and community are important parts of the human experience, and the security and sense of connection can be beneficial to all, not just feminines. Okay. It's true that when several people join their intentions, it accelerates their power in the energetic realm. Receiving this card puts you on notice that the universe is sending some beneficial alliances your way. Are they now? Like the happy family card, this could also indicate a party or celebration of some kind. Celebrate good times, come on. Okay, I feel the masculines are preparing to join our community. That's what they're imagining, what it'll be like. Okay, let's have a look at the Angel of Jupiter Awaken then. But we have take the road less travelled and you'll find joy. It's quite a small little community we've got here. The road less travelled. Today is a new day, and actually I can. You can do whatever you want, really. Let's have a look at the Angel of Jupiter Awaken. I'm just kind of reading before I have to speak. Okay, this is the poem. Awaken in your arms. It doesn't say awaken, it says awake. Awake in your arms, I wait to stop time, savouring each moment for an eternity. Like an angel, you light the room, your love giving life to the love I've held within. Unbridled and free, our dream unfolds, and we are forever changed. So, for me, it feels like the dream's starting to unfold here. Today is a new day for the divine masculines, I feel. McKenna, was it you that said that you felt there was a shift? Hi, Autumn. Autumn, we've only just started, sweetie, so don't worry. I spent about 16, 17 minutes just fanning about, so it's all good. Okay. I'm just going to go through what this current situation is that we're talking about. We're talking about the devil, the feminines, the masculines here. But I feel like the masculines are really kind of finding their way into the feminines' environment, community now. That's nice if they feel a sense of security and safety here within the community. Imagine these dreams are starting to unfold now. Okay, today's a new day. Actually, I can, and take the road less travelled, and you'll find joy. Let's put them away for a minute, and then have a look at what you guys are saying. This card here has little dots on it. I'll tell you what they remind me of, but you might not be impressed at my behaviour. They remind me of the blouse that my I'm just trying to think what class it was. It was child development. When I was younger, I wanted to be a nanny. I wanted to go to college to really. I wanted to live in with families and help raise their children. I wanted to be a nanny. That's what I wanted to be. But anyway, getting back to it, our teacher wasn't very, very nice, and I was a little bit cocky. And I didn't like school much. And as she was writing on the board, I used to like flick my fountain pen up her back and watch the dots go up her blouse. I was a bit of a rebel. Anyway, I don't know why. That's just took me back to school days when I was naughty. I wasn't naughty. I just made up my own rules. The things I would do. I used to go into other people's form classes. This is quite bad, okay? I used to go into other people's form classes before the bell went in the morning and hang out with them in their classroom before the teacher came. But what I used to have to do, I used to go in there and I used to sit on the windowsill because it was like on the first floor. I sit on the windowsill and I used to have a cigarette at school and then flick it out and then leave and just go to my own classroom. And many times I go to the toilet and just leave school. I would just walk out and do half the day. So I just wanted to be a mum and a wife, I think. I remember, I'm really babbling now. I don't know why I'm telling you this stuff, but I remember having my, it sounds bad to say this when I've got the sexual magic out. I was having my oral exam, okay, English literature, or it might have just been English, I'm not sure. And yet sitting on a stool in front of this teacher, again, I don't know if I didn't like them or if I did kind of like them secretly, but she used to have the thickest lip liner on ever. And she sat there and she said to me, Lucy, what do you want to do when you get older and you leave school? Again, quite cocky. I was just like, I just want to stay at home and be a good mum and a good wife. And she looked at me and in the end she just said to me, you're going to go far just with your personality. So it's like she had faith in me, bless her. Oh, let's get back to this. Fireflies. I need to breathe. Okay. Right. I'm just going to get back to pulling the cards. I've gone off into story time. Let's look at what the challenges are, the current energy. We've got the Queen of Wands. She's on her throne. She doesn't look very happy. With the Six of Swords. Sorry, I'm skipping. I get a bit impatient. I want to know what the story is. The challenge is the Queen of Wands, the Divine Feminine. It's about moving on. This is about your masculine not speaking up, and it feels like you're really sad about moving on. Which, of course, every reason to be. If you have a love for somebody and they're not speaking up about it. You have true. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. Towering magnificence, and stay close to anything that makes you glad to be alive. So there's this energy here, the conflict here, guys. We need to see what Archangel Gabriel's saying here with the throat chakra, because the conflict is giving up hope. Where's the energy book? 39. Self-expression and speaking your truth. Here's the feminine here. I swear that looks like some kind of, I don't know, sex toy. Just, that's what it takes me to. It looks like a big, fat penis. I was going to go into cock rings, but do we really have to play with these cards? Okay, I don't really know what's going to come out, guys. We picked up I'm craving this sexual energy, touch, to be felt, to make love, to be held. So the feminines, the challenge is they're craving, longing. And then we have the masculine here with the throat chakra. It says self-expression and speaking your truth. Gabriel holds his trumpet in one hand and a beautiful orb of light in the other. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center. I gotta try not to chuckle. Just talk about oral. He is sending powerful. Some of your comments later might be removed. Willow, don't even put that in capitals, young lady, okay? They scan my comments. So if you put anything too rude, I might be all right. I'll be able to get away with it. It depends whether it uploads it after the live. But your comments, some of them will be removed if they're too dirty. Get out of the gutter. Okay. I'll try. Jeez. That longing. He is sending powerful energy to your throat center, acknowledging your power to communicate and your readiness to do so. This angel opens you up to truthful expression, both with yourself and others. You may have had trouble with expressing emotions and ideas in the past, but Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take that leap now. Well, let's not go too much into detail. Okay. So I was talking to myself, sorry, about opening up and expressing emotions and ideas. Okay. But Gabriel is here to tell you that your soul longs to take this leap now. Be aware that true communication includes how you speak to yourself. So never deny your profound, integral value. Speak up for yourself, write in your journey, let your words flow. Now is the time to express yourself freely and fully, and the universe always honours your choice to do so. This card could also indicate that a communication project is coming, or a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others. This is very raised at the moment, the telepathy, spirit, the connection. So this card could also indicate that a communication project is coming, it's on the horizon, or a time of heightened communication with spirit and telepathy with others. Okay. True. Yes, what you're asking about is the truth. Let's read the poem first, The Towering Magnificence, because I need to make some, that we're all horny. This is true. Hi, Eva. You text him cuddling every night. Okay. Ashley, is that loving this chat? Seriously, I've got to keep it clean. Willow, stop it now. Don't encourage me, please. Okay. What am I looking for? True. I was reading the poem first. Who sung True? Spandau Ballet? I always get them two mixed up. Spandau Ballet, Duran Duran. 30. I'm losing my voice here, guys. Okay. Mighty sentinels connecting heaven and earth, wisdom of the ancients, waiting for those who listen in the quiet. So really, whatever's coming through via telepathy, spiritual communication, it's true. It's ancient wisdom coming down. So that's the challenge. It feels like it's all to do with the feminine sexual energy here. Towering magnificence, true. And then we just had the poem regarding Mighty sentinels connecting heaven and earth, wisdom of the ancients, waiting for those who listen in the quiet. Stay close to anything that makes you glad to be alive. I was having this conversation earlier with someone about how trusting in the divine. Stay close to anything that makes you glad to be alive. We're going to have to read this true. This card wants you to know that you're correct in what you're thinking about this situation. You already know the truth, even if it's knowledge. Even if it's knowledge that's held deeply in your heart. Okay. This card wants you to know that you're correct in what you are thinking about this situation. You already know the truth, even if it's knowledge that's held deeply in your heart. Take a moment and feel what your body says about this situation. Your body also knows the truth, and it will tell it to you if you would just stop and listen. You can also hear the truth from your angels. It's that trumpet. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and silently ask a question. Then listen to the words that come into your mind. Your angels always tell the truth. And that's what I felt. We were kind of stay close to anything that makes you glad to be alive. And that's kind of, you've got divine behind you. I definitely trust divine. Above all, to be honest. Well, yeah. Okay. You've got to get in a good relationship, though, with the divine. Okay. So you can also hear the truth from your angels. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and silently ask a question. Then listen to the words that come into your mind. Your angels always tell the truth. They use words and feelings of love and warmth, even if they're telling you something that you don't want to hear, such as asking you to make a life change that you don't feel ready for. This card also asks you to tell the truth to yourself and others. As long as you speak like the angels do and use loving words and actions, it's best to be truthful. If you're afraid to tell the truth, ask Archangel Michael to give you courage and protection. He'll also help you know exactly what to say and do so that everyone will benefit. Now, the truth came up yesterday on the Mother Mary card. And true. What you are asking about is the truth. The divine masculines are in the community. Okay. Willow, what was your question? Is it our sexual energy, theirs, that we're picking up on, or are we both struggling? I'd imagine probably both are struggling. It depends if it just comes over you, isn't it, Willow? You know if it's you, or if all of a sudden you get quite a strong sexual urge. There's a lot going on in dream state to do with sex. You know, it'll just take over. You will experience kind of like an orgasm without even touching yourself, without the need to. So I always feel that's the masculine's energy then. It's a naughty journey, this. Just comes over you. Well, if you wasn't thinking naughty thoughts or thinking about sex, then I wouldn't take it as your own. I'd take it as your masculine's. That's just like with any thoughts, though, isn't it? Anything that comes through. If you wasn't thinking of a particular thing and then all of a sudden, you know, like with a song just comes to mind, or you just start thinking about something, there's meaning within that. We're going to have a look and see what's gone on in the past then. Oh, I've got the shivers. Why are we nervous about going to the past energy? I want to sing, there may be trouble ahead, but while there's moonlight and music, and love and romance. Let's face the music and dance. Bloody divine masculine here. Look, it's the sun. Surprise! Two of Wands. Wanting to talk. Feminines might want to hurry this talking up a little bit more if you have a look at what she's doing underneath the table with her leg. So I feel as if the masculines most definitely want to talk and the feminine might be more interested in, okay, we might not be going that way, maybe I won't say it, being tied up. Oh. I don't think that's the case. We've got a grandparent here. No one is perfect, and that's why pencils have erasers, and we've got her grace. Okay. So in the past here, I feel as if the masculines are rejuvenated. They feel like a breath of fresh air here. It's like they're ready to strip bare, to bear all to the divine feminine. It's something regarding this all tied up, whether they've been tied up. There's a grandparent here. So this is the these mighty sentinels, these ancient knowledge, wisdom coming through. No one is perfect, and that's why pencils have erasers. Starting again. And her grace. So the divine masculine has definitely received this, does look like a grandparent, a grandmother. Okay. Let's read the all tied up. So we've got the masculine here with the sun card, positivity, positive intentions. Trust me to zoom in and see. You can actually see like his private parts on now. I've never noticed that before, but it's like, okay. I think that's what they look like. That's kind of like what the feminine sound. I think that's what they look like. With the Two of Wands, and then we've got all tied up. Let's read this. Get my mind out of the gutter. Okay. 23. Lack of motion or sense of personal freedom. Now, I felt like the masculines are actually free here and they're ready to bear all. But this is kind of like the past energy. So prepping. This card shows a woman tied up with vines around her wrists, body and arms. Receiving this card upright represents a situation in your life where things seem to be severely stuck. A major drama may be going on around you, stopping you from moving forward. Or it may be that some technicalities are blocking your way. Perhaps you're waiting for a contract to be signed or an agreement to be made. Whatever is holding things up, the restrictions may be feeling quite oppressive at this time. If this isn't technically the case for you, what's tying you up is your own personal stuff. Look at your life and see how you can be your own jailer. You are tying yourself up in some emotional angst. Or are you tying yourself up in some emotional angst or in a negative habit that you refuse to deal with? If so, it's time to cut the vines and make some serious changes now. You needn't live in your self-imposed jail any longer. It's free. So this is a masculine here explaining, I want to say to the divine feminine, why they've been so tied up. Personal issues. Grandparents. I'm not going to read this card. I do feel that this is a bond that the divine masculine's been, it's the connection that he has with a grandparent on the other side. Her grace. 17. Let's just do the poem. I was born long before our time, and yet my time with you is something new. For you awaken in me a spirit that was longing for release. waiting for your touch. I thought I was safe to stay inside the boundaries and walls I carried with me. You touched all of me, and we walked outside the lines together. And that's pretty beautiful. Especially when we're talking about kind of keeping yourself trapped in your own self-imposed jail. So that's lovely. I don't think I want to add anything more to that. I want to move on to the now. Let's see what you're saying. Oh, I don't hardly have any coffee. Okay. Is it rude to put the kettle on? It's really rude to put the kettle on. Okay. Okay, I'm going to read this, what Ashley's just said, as this is something that's quite common. Recently, I've been waking up and his face is the first thing that comes into my mind. Almost feels like he's in my apartment. Crazy feeling, but nice. Must have been with him in 5D, most definitely. Okay. 50 Shades of Grey. Let's carry on, Laurie. Okay. Okay, we're talking about orgasms here. And way to go. Okay. Guys, got shitloads to do here. We've got the Eight of Pentacles for the current position. The Queen of Wands. Magician in the Mirror. Love from your parents. Your potential is endless. An Earth Angel. This really does feel like the masculines are really working now to they're not handcuffs. I don't think they're handcuffs there. Jeez. Okay, I wanted to kind of go did like a striptease here. The Divine Masculine is working towards the Divine Feminine, the connection. He might still be going hot and cold, Magician in the Mirror. We're going to read this one. We've got love from your parents and your potential is endless, and then Earth Angel. So I feel there's a realization here, the Divine Masculine, it's like he doesn't want to lose his flame. He's working towards stopping going from hot to cold. Okay. 53, wrong book. It's the last card in the deck. Knowing and using your true power. This card upright represents the culmination of your personal and spiritual power at this time. In the magician's left hand is the flame of passion and action, and in his right hand is a vortex of water and the light of reflection. This highly beneficial card is telling you that you are the magician, and within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. Well, that's interesting. The first card that we had was the Devil. He is the magician. And that within your grasp are the amazing forces of earth and spirit. And we end on Earth Angel here. Okay. The water is the energy of yin, the power of spirit and clarity of thought. The flame is the energy of yang, bringing direction and creativity. Together, they give you the magnificent magic of transformation. The mirror stands beside the magician, reflecting the outer world's response to your choice to use or dismiss the true power that you have. Its silver reflection reveals the future in a mist on the horizon, ready to be magically transformed. When you receive the magician upright, you are put on notice that an important and powerful time is at hand. You are the alchemist of your life, and just as an alchemist turns base metals into gold, you are now able to transform your difficulties into great blessings. This is true in every area of your life. Claim your power and embrace your intentions in your heart and in your daily life. Direct your destiny, and the mist of the future will clear into brilliant reality. I'm really distracted through today's reading. I promise I'm trying to make sense of all of this. I feel here, this is really just, again, going on with the masculines are stepping forward. They have support from their grandparents, love from their parents. No matter what, your mother and father love you as much as they can. Your potential is endless. There's the encouragement that divine masculines have, and it's all heading towards the earth angel. Is that 54? Earth angel, say you'll be mine. Okay. Well, we've got a little poem to start with. I'm going to read all of it then. Maybe I'm just going to read both the little poems. Oh, I've just looked at another one. Okay, I'm going to have to wait for that one. Earth angel, you carry the world in your robes and heaven in your hair. You bring me a special gift now, responding to my prayer. Though sometimes I may feel that I'm struggling or alone, you come to me now and carry me into my heart. You bring me home. Even from the darkest depths, I rise up to meet your light. I cannot be separated from the divine. I cannot be separated from the light. That's beautiful. Okay. Thank you for walking with me. Before you climbed up here, I was afraid. I had risked everything by holding out my hand. And now, as I share your joy and excitement at being a friend, I realise I may have to run to catch up with you. So my masculines are running. They're catching up quickly. Retta, can you not just tell us what this proverb is, 31? Thank God for those grandparents. Yeah, I never got to really meet my grandparents. There was only one that was still physically alive, and I believe he passed away in 81, and I was born in 77. I remember that's the only time I've ever seen my dad cry. I remember because he was still at home. My mum and dad were still together, and I remember he came home and he put his head against the kitchen sink, and I was like, "Why's my dad crying?" Okay, let's look into the future. Well, we've got the harvest here. So it's like the 8, but that's kind of getting your head down and focusing and knowing what you need to do in the present. But I feel like he's ready here in the future. He's got what he needs. Looks like there's 2 pentacles in his basket. He's kind of hiding one under his arm here. I don't know what that third one is there that he's hiding. You can see a pentacle here. Seven of Swords with the 7 of Pentacles. I feel here the Divine Masculine's got some making up to do. I believe he does need to go to the Divine Feminine. She's here. Yeah, okay, this makes sense. She's here waiting at the gate, and then underneath is it's worth waiting for. It's the Feminine most definitely here. Here that's waiting. It's okay to feel however you feel. And the Guardian of the Soul family. It's a bit of a mixture. So the masculine here knows what he's needing to do. He's got his 2 pentacles, but he is hiding something. That 3rd pentacle that's underneath his arm there, have a look at what she's staring at. She's staring at a heart-shaped pentacle here. So I feel as if the masculine wants to kind of go the extra mile. He's got something extra planned anyway. The feminine's here at the gate, the garden and the gate. Keep losing this book. 30. Abundance, prosperity, and staying safe. This card shows a peaceful young woman in a beautifully blossoming garden with colourful flowers all around. However, the gate to the road outside the garden is locked, while the girl wears a key on a chain around her neck. This card upright bodes well for the financial scene. In fact, there may be a lot of money or other personal pleasures coming your way at this time. But be aware, the choice to stay in the seeming security of this lovely garden may actually be motivated by habit or a fear of the unknown. The beauty is enticing and worth enjoying, but you may not be giving your spirit the freedom to roam. While it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. I feel that's the key there that the divine masculine really wants to kind of get his hands on. I did feel it was the masculines kind of coming through, as in, while it's fine to amass a great deal of wealth, don't let it keep you from your karmic path or from living your truth. You have the choice to shift your focus, widen your spiritual perspective, and gain the world that is just outside your gate. Lots of masculines are very much focused on this, having all the money, having it all. Here he's just gathered up to something sneaky under his arm. And money doesn't buy you love. And it sure as hell doesn't replace it either. So it's okay to feel however you feel. And it's worth waiting for. Your patience will be rewarded. There's a sly old fox in that picture there, guys. We're not to know too much. Got to be a surprise, isn't it? We've got Guardian of the Soul family. Feels very much like a divine masculine takeover a little bit here. I'm going to read all of it. It's future energy. You are being drawn to kindred spirits in this physical world by loving guardians in the spiritual worlds. If you feel you are leaving relationships behind, do not be afraid. The space that such courageous action creates is sometimes necessary in order to have room for the new to enter your sphere of consciousness. You may also feel that somehow a relationship that seemed to be held back from you is now becoming available to you. There is a great soul love calling you into more intimate connection now. It is sanctioned by the divine. It is a karmic destiny to fulfill. There is love that you are to experience in connections with particular souls, predetermined by a divine plan. If you are struggling to feel the soul purpose in your current relationships, take heart, for you are being helped by divine guardians who understand and support the sacred purpose of your relationships. Be open to current relationships healing, whether that means improved communication and enriched experience, or the realization that you have traveled as far as you can together, and know that new relationships are going to be an important aspect of your spiritual destiny being fulfilled. Trust in the divine timing of your life and open your heart to the guardians who help you with unconditional love now. The guidance of this oracle for you is that relationship healing is taking place. In present relationships unfolding, in attracting the right relationships for your future growth, and in leaving behind relationships of the past with a peaceful heart. Be gentle with your heart, beloved. All is well. Okay, the poem. When I open my heart, you cover me with a blanket of love and warm the silence with your caress. Words unspoken say it all. As we become more, then we are alone. Wow, there's a lot of the divine masculine is very much in his feels. He is in his feelings. Okay. Brilliant, Veta. Thank you for that. Okay, I'm going to carry on. Yeah, that's fine. Pop it on the channel of love. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I've got no coffee. Let's have a look at what's going on behind the scenes. Well, the divine feminine's still in this, like, I want to say it's like no man's land, following, trusting her intuition with the moon now. There's some hair pulling going on here. But it looks like she's pulling her own hair as well as his. So what's that mean? The divine masculine and the divine feminine both pulling out their hairs. I'm not sure. But she has her hands on both. Oh, we've got the fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. Pets. The comeback's always stronger than the setback, and ethereal touch. Okay. There's definitely this connection as she's just about to come up with your pets, feeling your counterpart through your pets. It's most definitely something to do with this heart space here and feeling the touch of your masculines. Because I've said that she's doing it herself, so it's just this trust what you're feeling is a lot. It's a lot energetic still. Okay, let's read this fourth chakra with Archangel Raphael. 38. That's what's going on behind the scenes. You can feel their touch. Love, compassion, and self-acceptance. Raphael extends a beautiful green energy surrounded by gentle waves of pink to your heart center. This card upright indicates that you now have a greater readiness to receive love from others as well as from yourself. It could also indicate that a much needed healing from a previous broken heart is taking place. The tender vibrations of Raphael remind you to encourage yourself with the compassionate self-talk that you desire to hear from others. Know that as you do, the light from your heart center will shine with an irresistible beauty, and the universe will send people and situations that cause your sense of love and support to grow and grow. We've got to stay connected here, guys, especially the divine feminine. I want to say with everything that we would kind of say was spiritual, so the connection with nature, animals, sign synchronizations. We'll move on to the touch in a moment. And I feel like the feminines are questioning whether or not this is true, whether this is like for real. And you've already been told that yes, what you're asking about is the truth. So let's have a look at this ethereal touch, because we have pets. With Archangel Raphael here. The comeback is always stronger than the setback. 27, ethereal touch. Open to yin yang. Letting go, wrong one, wrong book. In a world, okay, that's just coming perfectly, okay, with me saying pay attention. There's no such thing as coincidence, okay? Everything's meant to coincide. So it says, in a world of no coincidences and no mistakes, you were heaven sent. I thank God for the opportunity to know you, to experience your kindness, your generosity, and most of all, our love. How long I have waited to open my heart, to bare my soul, to let my power comfort and my arms hold, to let my wisdom counsel and my love awaken. While this is only the beginning, when I look in your eyes, I know. Wow, okay. The comeback's always stronger than the setback. I believe that's with this heart space and also the communication. I've got to stop, keep going for my coffee. Okay. What's going on with the divine masculines? Let's say that. Seven of Cups. It's time to make a decision. This is how they're viewing themselves. Look at them. They're absolutely, I want to say, mesmerized by the divine feminine standing out there. Needs to make a choice with the Hierophant here. There's two ladies. This will come in with the grandparents and the our ancestors, the parents. This is about tradition, belief systems, the way that we do things. Don't know if it's about changing the rules. The world. So I believe the divine feminine means the world to the divine masculine. Look, thankful. Think about the people and things you are grateful for. When this came up earlier, stay close to anything that makes you glad to be alive. I do feel that for the divine masculine is the divine feminine. She is the, she makes him feel glad to be alive. And wounds can become wisdom with the right perspective. That's sure true. And then we've got card number 1, Heart Fire. Why are you two arguing? I'm just filming. You're cool. It's all right. It's all good. Daughter's got a phone round. The cats were crying though. I'm not sure why. Okay. I could hear him in there quietly. Okay. We're going to read, aren't we? The World and Heart Fire. Divine masculine needing to make a decision now. Look how bright the divine feminine is, shining. The legacy, the Hierophant with making a decision, making a choice. Being thankful. Divine feminine here with a pussycat and a unicorn. Think about the people and things you feel grateful for. Also, this really is shouting out for the divine feminines to stay in this. This energy, okay, of being thankful, finding comfort through pets and nature. But we're going to read the world. Sorry, I've got myself a little bit lost. 29. Expansion and opening up. That's pretty cool for the masculine's energy. The man in this picture is looking out over a bay above which the beautiful sphere of the earth is rotating. This card is reminding you to expand your vision and contemplate some much broader options. Wow. Very broad options. The legacy here. The world is wide, so there's a lot out there to consider. In the modern age of technology, this could specifically be referring to creating or expanding to a more global network through the internet or social marketing. I said the masculines were about to join our community. I don't know why I said that, but they're about in our community. Okay. Drawing this card also lets you know that you have unlimited resources available to you, and now is the time to think big. As they say, the world is your oyster. Keep a straight face. So get ready to gobble it up. Oh, jeez. Heartfire, I've got to read this after now. The world is your oyster. I said that. Was that yesterday, day before? It's all got noisy now. 1. I'm going to read this one because this is what's going on with I feel the divine masculine at the moment. So I want to read all of it. So passion is igniting within you. It is not a time when things will remain still, even if the change is only sensed as a subtle stirring underneath the surface of things. Even if slow at first, passion will unfold from within your heart, soon to be burning bright like a sun, unrestrained. Where was he? I'm not going to go and find him. We saw the sun. The masculine now. Okay. You are learning how to ride waves of passion through eruptions of heat and descent into coolness. I said about the masculines going from hot to cold with a magician in the mirror. Okay. Through eruptions of heat and descent into coolness, bearing the absence of fire, only to realise it is returning to you again. Ride its waves, knowing that passionate bliss will always return to a heart that is on fire with love for life. The coolness allows us to experience the heat. Once you realise that the fire emerging from within you will ebb and flow, you will trust in its presence. You will realise that whether your passionate fire is obvious, drawing you into life, or dwelling quietly within, gaining power from the deepest sources of your being, soon to rise once more, it is a constant in your heart. Accept the fire of your heart and know that this is how you are meant to be. On fire with love for all that is. This oracle brings a message for you. Trust the passion and the fire of your heart to guide your decisions now. What would make you feel most alive? Okay. Choose that. If you are feeling a lack of genuine passion in your life, take comfort that it is awakening in your own heart now, bringing something that has been long in rest back to life. Sorry, I just keep thinking about the penis. Okay. Ooh. Life unfolds in wondrous ways, and time together fills the days with unexpected gifts beyond our wildest dreams. I felt like he's gone above and beyond. Okay. Above and beyond. And I kind of gone to the group that was called Above and Beyond. I think the song that they sang was, the harder I try, the further away from me you're slipping. Okay. Anyway, let's get back. Life unfolds in wondrous ways, and time together fills my days with unexpected gifts beyond our wildest dreams. Like open hearts as feelings start to face the longing when we part. Our souls know this is more than what it seems. In gratitude, I offer prayer with thanks for this love so rare. Look, guys, you really can't make it up. Gratitude. In gratitude, I offer prayer with thanks for this love so rare. Asking guidance on this sweet sojourn, the answers come in tears that flow, emotions raw, and smiles that show. Becoming one is worth the wait until I can return. Wow. Syncs are everywhere. I'm scared to kind of turn my radio on. It doesn't even matter. You can try and escape. They'll just find you. The messages will find you. Okay. Let's have a look at how this is affecting others. Guys, it's the connection, seriously. How this is affecting others, the connection, a love so rare. I don't think that the bonds can really be broken. Looks like there's scissors, a sword. Is that a voodoo doll? A pin cushion. There's the cord there, and I'm just not sure kind of how this is viewing others. That you can't sever the connection. You've got an indecision here of the divine feminine, not knowing which path to take. And for the masculines, I feel that they're told to come back and finish what they started. Come back and finish what you started. Is it don't leave me hanging on, hanging on? Finish what you started. You started something important. Now it's time to complete it. Those who are brave are free. Wow. And woman of light. Feminines, let's have a look at what's going on with the indecision. Ace of Swords, that's the resurrection card. Looks like there's some torture going on here. I did say there might be trouble ahead. I don't mean in a bad way. I just mean we've had like all tied up and hair pulling here. And it's the bondage of it all. Finish what you started. Those who are brave are free. But let's have a look at the indecision, because I felt it was the feminine here, not knowing really which path to take. Keep losing these books. Okay. 8. Which choice to make? This card marks, well, I said it was the feminine. It might not be. It might be the masculine under here. This card marks the presence of 2 or more possible choices in your life. It shows you anxiously looking at 2 roads, wondering which would be the better choice. Yet, you are standing still, feeling confused by the up and down emotions of your present indecision. You could spend days, months, or even years in this back and forth energy, all the while feeling your focus and your life force energy draining away. This indecision creates a paralysis of will, one that can keep you stuck while you're waiting to be certain about the results of your choice. It's time to let go of the analysis and self-doubt that have been keeping you stuck. Meditate on your options and see where your spirit guides you. Consider which direction resonates with you most, both in the process and in the goal. Follow your heart and make the honouring choice. Wow. Not sure we're meant to know who this is. Feels like it's Little Red Riding Hood. It could be the masculines as Little Red Riding Hood when they're going off to see Granny, okay? And it's like they're not the big bad wolf. 49, let's read this Woman of Light. And then we've got 2 more, guys. The final 2. I asked God for a deepening of my love without realising that the deeper I was willing to go, the more it involved letting go of any part of myself that wanted to love and still be safe. In surrender to the possible lay the greatest potential for love at levels before unknown, like a system that holds the nectar of life and gives its precious liquid, only to be filled again with nature's flow. Such knowingness is a gift, for if you can embrace the blessing, you can live without question, relaxing and replenishing with each breath, with each kiss, always whole. Just the masculines coming back to finish what they started. Let's move on because I've been on quite a while and I need to go to the toilet and I want a cup of coffee. So we've got 2 left. Hopes or fears? Let's do this. Oh, there's a complete awakening here. What on earth is he carrying here? Okay, hopes or fears? It's a surrender, guys. The 5 of Swords. We do have the Devil. I don't know what he's carrying here. It reminds me of that toy. Oh, it's not a toy. Why would you just be quiet? Where was the Queen of... she was unhappy. Like, I'm not sure where she's gone. And I said that she was holding something, didn't I? Well, she wasn't holding something. There was something in the background. Well, I can't seem to find it, but I don't know what the Devil's holding here. What the devil has he got there? But we have the surrender. With the Devil. With the 7th chakra. That's the crown chakra totally awakening here. To love. Let's cover him up. To love. Tomorrow you will be unstoppable. And we've got sacred convergence. Now the outcome took a while to come out. It's covered up at the moment with the box for the sexual magic card. So, okay. Let's scoot this along now. Surrender. The Devil. The awakening. Love. Sacred convergence. And tomorrow you will be unstoppable. Spirit connections, intuition and inspiration. The beautiful angel Ariel, also called the Fire of God, wears a brilliant crystal crown, vibrating with a passionate connection to the divine. She brings great power to your 7th energy center, which is called the crown chakra and is located at the top of your head. This card upright indicates an open and free-flowing channel of information and inspiration from the wonderful beings in the spirit world. This could also be a time of great intuition for you and guidance from your higher awareness. So allow yourself to quiet your mind and listen. Now is a great time to get connected. The assistance from spirit is great. And whether it's the presence of an ascended master, a powerful angel like Ariel, or just a loving friend or family member in spirit, their love and willingness to assist is always there. They even open you up to the Akashic records, the storehouse of all information. This connection is open now, and you will find that your own spirit and the spirits of those around you will be able to provide the answers you seek and the blessings you desire and deserve. So the hopes or fears, the divine masculine, I believe, he just can't seem to escape this, okay? There's definitely these downloads, these epiphanies, this awakening. All to do with love. The answer that you're seeking is love. Tomorrow they're going to be unstoppable. And we've got sacred convergence, 28. From the white foam on a surface of blue to the mystery beneath the waves. Wherever your travels may lead, may the artist's touch inspire us to explore the ocean realm and celebrate the beauty, as land gives way to water and water to the unknown. The unknown. Sorry, it's just like I don't think they're going to tell us too much now. We've got this this final pile. That looked like a lump of turd. Like he had been kind of, the devil would kind of, I don't know. Let's not read into it anymore. I'm just pulling all the cards together now. We're going to end on this final pile, guys, and I'm going to go. The choice. Okay. To accomplish, we must not only act, but dream. Happy surprise! Daughter spirit. The Strength card, Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine together, Justice. You saw these took, if you was with me at the beginning, this pile took a while to come out. This pile took a while. Okay. Justice is here in the outcome. The Divine Feminine and the Divine Masculine, it looks like she's taming him, okay? It's like a ball in a china shop. Daughter Spirit, it's touched on this so much. The masculines connecting with spirits. Also the feminines as well, but I don't think it's as new to us as what it is with the masculines. Happy surprise. Something very good is about to happen. Unicorns are telling the feminines here, look. To accomplish, we must not only act, but dream. So I feel this is all the feminines' dreams coming true, all that dreaming we've been doing. And then we have the choice. How we're going to end this reading on the choice. Right, let me read this Daughter Spirit. 32. Spiritual awakenings and new beginnings. So this is the outcome, guys. This door opens onto the expansive energetic realm where all new beginnings originate. The orbs of light are guiding you through the clouds of the earthly world, leading you to a deeper understanding of your eternal identity, the source of all true value and power. This door opens onto truly unlimited potential, for the changes that happen here reach deep into the core of your being. As such, this card often heralds your increasing powers in the spiritual arts and a deepening connection with the spirit world. Don't be surprised if you find yourself becoming more intuitive, more aware of spirit's presence, or more powerful in your own healing practices. Now is the time to open up to the unexpected guidance and inspiration of your spirit and to the magic and power of your true identity. The Divine Masculine's true identity. Okay. Happy surprise. The choice. How are you guys doing over there? It's gone a bit crazy over here. I'm going to read back over these later. Okay, 62. Let's finish on this message. I'll read it all. There is a choice that you need to make. You are aware of it already, or it is coming to your awareness very soon. Embrace the unknown and say yes. You have the opportunity to enrich your world, to receive and therefore be able to share much more. If anxiety or fear arises, guilt or shame, treat it as the cleansing of your emotional waters as they receive so much inflow from the divine ocean. Let the old layers rise to the surface of your awareness to be washed away. What seems to be so much in the context of your own emotional waters is not so much at all when compared to what the great ocean is capable of holding. So let the divine ocean take the old, washing it away from you and replenishing you with the new, that you may serve life all the better. This oracle brings you guidance. It is safe to choose now. There is no wrong choice, just a choice that resonates with your heart. If it is challenging you, that is an opportunity for you to let the divine cleanse and lift you into the vibration where you feel at peace with your choice, where you can accept the grace it will bring to you. Do this now. It's your time to step up. Make your life easier on yourself and open to love in a more trusting way. Come now. The divine is calling you to play. Okay. Our lives are measured in choices we have made along the path we call living. Each compass point, a possibility, each step, an opportunity seemingly random. Each decision moves us inexorably, that word, in a direction, both unknown and yet somehow familiar. For upon reflection, the strength we find in choosing, or the surrender of letting all unfold, leads us to the place we started from when we made that first choice to be here again. Wow. Okay. Everyone's got choices. They sure do. Okay, we're going to end on... I can never just get off, can I? Okay. We'll end on a Rumi. I was thinking about how cool it would be if Jasper was able to make me a cup of coffee, but he's a cat. Oh, anyway, okay. So, guys, I'm going to say my goodbyes after this. Walk in faith. Yeah, I shall have a good listen back to this reading. One love, one light. Beyond death, life. Card number 1. Oh, I've got the goosebumps. Okay. Footprints lead to the shore of the sea. Beyond that point, no trace remains. Rumi. I am calling to you. Can you hear me? Listen. Within your heart, there I speak. My voice rings true. You are urged beyond what has been. The time has come. Lay it to rest now. This ending comes as grace to free you from all that you have known, for what you have known is now too small for your soul. Bear your uncertainty with equanimity. I am certain enough for both of us. Allow me to show you the light that you are, that burns within you, blazing angel of heavenly purity. I will unveil you to yourself, undressing your ego, casting aside its layers, as tender as a lover, with unwavering attention upon the sacred body of light. You shall know yourself in truth, as pure beyond all experience, untainted, ever innocent, as a pure vessel stripped bare, ready for the divine revelation, as light, as life, as love. Felt like he was ready to bear all. That song card. Okay. I've just caught what Poe said here. I really feel like the feminine is against the love. I think the feminines crave this love so intensely and deeply. I don't think they're against it. They're just longing. Autumn, I'm giggling. All I saw was, I bought a pair of panties on New Year's Eve with a unicorn up front and centre. Very nice. Please don't send me a picture, will you? Okay. I think we're all at that stage. We all get fed up with this journey, but we're all still here. So it's kind of like in it together, and we'll naturally find our way out of this. Okay. The soul craves variety because it leads to wholeness, and wholeness leads to divine revelation. The purpose of the soul incarnating in this world in the first place is to realize its divinity through the sacred crucible of life. The older the soul, the closer it is to the realization of divine oneness, and the more powerful its determination to shed that which would constrain complete and conscious immersion into the divine presence. So here you are, an old soul at the edge of something you have known, at the cusp of an ending and a beginning. Perhaps you are already in surrender and falling in, or perhaps you are fearful and resisting as you greet your unknown destiny. Yet this moment is happening because your own divine soul has chosen for it to be this way, so that love may grow. There is no punishment in this ending, nor is there anything to fear. There may be pain, and there may be grief and loss. There may be uncertainty and even insecurity. Yet you have a heart big enough to bear such growing pains. Your heart is even big enough to receive the joy that is lying in wait for you as you stumble across her in the course of your clumsy, inspired travails into new life. You can scoop her up in your arms and spin her wildly about as she delights in your embrace, throwing her head back and laughing her vibrant, contagious laughter, filling you with exquisite ecstasy. Yes, you shall know the truth, the knowledge that the divine is with you, guiding every unfolding moment of your life journey. No matter how dark it may first appear, the divine is with you in unflinching generosity, with compassion and with fierce passion for your blossoming into all that you are, all that you can be. Okay. So what must you do to receive this divine grace, this new life? You must be willing to face death. It may be that death has come to you in the form of loss of a beloved one, a physical loss that takes you into the darkest despair or depths of your grieving heart. It may be death that comes to you in the ending of a financial or professional situation you once relied upon. It could also be in the sense that you don't really know who you are anymore. Old identities, having shown themselves to be inadequate, inaccurate, mere ego masks, too small for the great being that you are starting to suspect you may be. Your death may be a choice to let go, to take a step in a new direction, to move house, to end a relationship, to change career, or to step away from a religious or philosophical tradition, or a group or teacher. Your death may not feel as though it has come by choice at all. It may be a sickness that leaves you feeling helpless, a relationship or other life circumstance changing when you wish with all your heart that it would not. Your transition through this death may be triggered by an inner feeling that you cannot quite pin down. Nonetheless, it powerfully propels you away from what has been and towards untapped possibilities, perhaps even towards great confusion as you encounter life in a new way, feeling even somewhat unprepared and uncertain as to what may lie ahead of you now. How you deal with this grace, hidden though it may at first appear to be under the cloak of crisis, is up to you. You have enough spiritual intelligence to shift perspective and to choose, if you wish, to rest your inner gaze upon what lies beyond the death. Gaze instead upon the new life that is calling you. When you know deep within that no matter what experiences you have had in your life, that you are untainted, you will more easily. I'm just going to have to reread that part. When you know deep within that no matter what experiences you have had in your life, that you are untainted, you will more easily, I think it's meant to say you will more easily be able to trust in the love the divine has for you. You won't question your worthiness, and therefore you will trust in life more easily and more fully, no matter how much it asks of you at times. The divine is a relentless lover. It wants nothing less than your total being to be held in its embrace. Sometimes that means we will have to give up lesser loves for the greater lover, the divine one that calls us to remember our true nature. You are a beautiful blazing soul, having a human experience that defies explanation and opens you up to divinity. That is what is happening in your life now. Whether the death is obvious and painful to you, or whether you are uncertain as to how it is as yet showing up in your life. Either way, there is an ending imminent and new life coming to you, with greater opportunity for your radiant soul to shine its beauty in the world. Grasp it eagerly, beloved. Now is not the time for fear or hesitation. Focus on what is becoming, whilst honouring what is no longer to be. Wow. I don't want to do the sacred honour and ritual. I thought that was fantastic, that message. I do very much feel this reading is very much directed towards the divine masculine. So, seeing as a part of our community now, I hope that you get what you need from that. Guys, 30 in the chat. It was a long one. Look, a long chat there. 1 hour, 45 minutes. Guys, I'm going to sign off now. Okay, guys, right, sorry, I've got things flashing up on my screen. You're more than welcome, guys. I hope that helped. Stay connected. Vibe high. This too shall pass. Okay, guys, much love to you. I will check Facebook, I will. Alana, thank you. You're welcome, Flo. I'll catch up with you soon. Okay, right, guys, much love to you. Take care. Have yourself a nice evening. Where are we now? 18:18. Okay, right, guys, I'll speak to you soon. Take care. Much love. Bye for now.